Galileo, Galileo, Galileo. What do you do in the evening when you don't know what to do? Read a book, play a game, every night is just the same. What do you say if I tell you how to keep from feeling blue? My advice is good to take and it's easier to do. When you're all alone, any old night, and you're feeling out of tune, pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Underneath the bright, silvery light, you'll be feeling better soon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Look, look, look at the stars above. Look, look, look at those sweeties love. Oh boy, give me a night in June. I mean it, all you got to do any old night when you're feeling out of tune. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. When you make a date any old night, gonna meet your sweetie soon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Underneath the bright, silvery light, that's the only place to spoon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Walk, walk, kissing and walk again, talk, talk, kissing and talk again, oh joy, sweethearts are all in tune. I mean it, when it's raining out, stay in a room, but on a lovely night in June, here's what to do, sweetie, and you just get out and get under the moon. If you're with a girl and she is cold, says she doesn't want her spoon, don't you feel blue? Here's what you do, just get out and get under the moon. If you feel a kiss and she gets sore, she'll forget it mighty soon. Don't stop to fret, she'll learn to pet when you get her under the moon. Indoors, there's not a thing to do. In-laws walk in and out on you. Oh boy, sister and brother too. I've tried it, just take my advice. If she is nice, nice as any night in June, just take her hand, she'll understand, and get out and get under the moon.
Hello, everybody. How are y'all doing this evening? Hey, Mark. Yes, we got here before you. So, it is Sunday night live chat with Haunters Anonymous.
What's going on, everyone? Happy Sunday.
Hey, happy Sunday. Happy, very hot Sunday here in Florida.
Oh, man, it was beautiful
Uh,
here today. It was like 50 this morning.
50, It was 92 degrees here in Florida. Oh,
Jeez,
God.
man.
I would love to have 50 something degrees.
Yeah, I went outside. I was like, oh, wow. It's really nice out here.
I went outside and I'm like, I'm going back inside.
Yeah,
And in my
Florida.
house, and yes, Mark, I'm glad you love the fact that we started the show exactly at 9 just to appease you. Yay. And it's still 95. Yeah, that is very true. My house, a quick story about air conditioning in my house. I don't have air conditioning in my house. My big thing is getting out of the sun, and I am able to make a lot of ventilation in my house, but I could air condition certain rooms, but I'm like, this is a 115-year-old house and there's no insulation, and I'm actually the heat doesn't actually bother me. It's the sun, and I'm just like, whatever. So I when I came back inside, it was to get the hell out of the sun.
That is
But it's
crazy,
silly.
man. I don't. You, sir, are a badass.
Let me hold on a second. I'm lounging in the living room, and I have temp gauges, small ones in each room. It's 90 degrees right now in the living room, and I'm not even sweating.
Jeez.
Anybody else, they'd be freaking out.
Oh
But
God, yeah, dude. I would be losing it. I lose it when it gets up to 74.
well, I do like it cooler. Don't get me wrong. The coldest the house has ever gotten was not. It was 2 years ago because now it just doesn't get cold in Florida. And there is a picture, I could find it somewhere, but the coldest the house gets with no insulation, because I also don't. Why bother with heat? Because I like the cold. The kitchen got down to 29 degrees.
Hmm.
So there's a little.
Jeez.
Mark, to answer your question, how do you survive with no AC? I
Hey,
I live on the
Vicky.
Bayou Chico. Hey, Vicky. Hey, everybody. Hey, Pat. We're considered Bayou Chico rats. At my family, it's been like, I will say that regardless of what you think is causing the Earth to change this climate, whether it's natural or unnatural, I'm not getting into it, but I guarantee you that it's getting hotter in Florida and it's getting hotter in Pensacola, because it would never get this warm ever. And I in this house. So I'm just used to, like, right now, literally, I am not sweating and it's 90 degrees and I'm sitting on my couch. So
it,
anyway, that's my little lead-in story.
it's 60 degrees outside right now here.
See, I would love it if it was 60 degrees. That's a weird thing. Now that we're on the subject of all this, y'all are like, God, Mike just jumped into a damn story. Oh, sorry, can't stay on, Vicky, but thank you so much. Much love to you and Frank.
Yeah, thank you
And
for
hello to
stopping
you
by.
too. When we have hurricanes here and we lose power for a week, and all the people I know who are so used to air conditioning, like, oh, we're gonna die, we're dying. It's the day after we have no power.
Hey, Danny.
And I'm sitting here like, and what's your point? it's the same in my house, and I'm like, hey, what's the point? So anyway, how's everybody doing? Everybody doing okay?
Yeah, what's going on with everyone? Let's hear from you guys.
Yeah, what the heck, Ola? While we wait for y'all's answer on that, I do want to say, tonight it's going to be pretty much just me and James. We got some news. We're going to banter back and forth, so it'll be short and sweet, kind of like a typical Sunday. I do want to point everybody in. Love you too, Vicky.
Love you too, Vicky.
I do want to point everybody's direction. I did put an event page for June the 10th. We will have the amazing Tristan Pierce on here. He can't get any sooner because he is a busy man. But we will have him June the 10th. Please mark your calendars on that. It's not to be missed.
And get your questions ready.
Get your questions ready. Yeah, Mark, I don't think you'd be able to handle being in my house. It's guests of any sort typically are more inclined during the winter. Like, if anybody were here, nobody really is here. Willie Rozicki doesn't mind it at all. So there's parts of the house that stay 15 degrees cooler than other parts, and it's because of the amount of trees, which James has now been bored with a tour of my yard.
But he's got some awesome trees though. He's some giants. They're big ass trees.
And they're shade trees, that's for sure. So
what's
hey,
up,
Jabby,
Jabby?
what's up? So Jabby, go ahead, James. Man, go ahead.
I would be afraid to have some of those trees right over my house because of the size of those limbs alone. My God.
Yeah, some of the limbs are as big as some people's entire tree. But the deal is they are the trees around my house are oaks, live oaks, sand live oaks, or hickory. Sand live oaks, when they start growing, they refuse to die. They're extremely hardy, and they put roots so incredibly deep in the ground. whenever you see like pictures like on TV, the news, where somebody's big tree in their yard has toppled over, if you look, many times those could be laurel oaks, which are naughty to have in any yard. Or if you look, they are landscape trees. They've been encroached with grass or hedgery or whatevery. And when you put a lot of stuff around a tree like that to try and make your yard look pretty, you are choking off the root system. So the roots, they don't grow as deep and as hardy, and they don't really grip in the ground. Or you introduce bugs and everything else. So the super long answer to that is trust me, James, man, you're not the only people coming like, holy crap, if that tree fell on your house, it would be like, I'm like, well, more than likely it won't. And two, that thing is way deep in the ground. So anyway.
Super cool neighborhood though, that's for sure.
Well, thank you. It's anybody gets bored, just go on Google Street View and look up Sanders Beach, Pensacola, Florida. And you will find my house. And I'm not going to tell you how, but you'll find it. Jabby, I want to let you know, dude, all the drunk people that were interrupting you with your stories, I know we have plenty more. So James is finding out about this too. We're going to dedicate a portion of next Friday where I'm going to make James mute everybody but you. so we can finish off those awesome stories. I felt bad. We're going to give you some time there. Oh my goodness.
Hey, Victoria.
Hey, Victoria. How are you doing? Welcome to Sunday night.
Casual chat. Let's start doing that.
Yeah.
Sunday night
casual.
Mark,
there's your education.
Oh yeah, hey. I got I got a thing set up for Mark. I want to show him. It's going to come up on the stream here in a few minutes after I finish adjusting it, but wanted to show that I was getting him all set up to go. Let me see how this works. All right, transition over.
While he does it, Mark, yes, Friday was a train wreck, dude.
Yeah.
Jabby, if you're the drunk one next Friday, that's fine, because we are going to mute everybody else, at least for enough time to get all the answers out of you.
All right, so this is going to be your page. The middle part's going to be your camera, but once you actually do it, which you're going to do it landscaped, correct? So I'll be able to stretch it out to the screen pretty much. But
yeah, Mark, when you do your videos, do them landscape, dude. Don't be a typical iPhone user. Of course, I can't say anything. I was doing the same thing for about 15 minutes to James. I didn't even know Android still allowed you to do portrait mode with video, but obviously they do.
What are you nervous about, Mark? All these new likes too. People are awesome.
Yeah. So who can Mark? Somebody. What's the deal with Orange County curfew? Anybody know anything about the curfew? Seeing where now like Disney Springs and stuff is having to close early after they just started opening or something.
We can lead into that too, because unfortunately has affected something we were looking forward to.
You're talking about with Mark?
No. The Haunt, Fear Factory.
Oh yeah, well, okay, yeah. Well, that you talk about that because you know a bit more about that than I do.
Well, I don't really know much about it at all, other than the fact that they had to postpone their Saturday night, which sucks.
Postpone or cancel it.
Yeah, I mean,
postpone it or cancel it.
I guess it's canceled, but everybody that had tickets, they're going to honor them in October when they do open again. So,
holy crap! Millennium Mall, rioters destroyed Millennium Mall and the outlets last night, and maybe going back out to the outlets tonight. And then Jabby said they closed all the bars. I mean, what in the unholy hell, y'all? I mean, we just reopened.
Yeah, shut it down again. Great.
Yeah, not even for what we were thinking was going to shut it down.
Well, we're still within that 5 to 14 day period, so we'll see. We got time.
That is true.
That's one thing.
Mark,
we got to make sure we explain this too. We can gently talk about this, but let's not get too deep into it. And definitely let's keep it non-political and just information based, not so much. Let's not hear your opinion on it.
Yeah, we're just mentioning it because it does directly affect haunted attraction and Central Florida. So yeah, I totally agree. It's not a lead-in for ultra discussion.
Yeah. Just we'll tread very, very lightly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the one thing we can say, we hope that everyone stays safe. It seems like that seems to be the common theme for the last several months, that we're asking everyone to stay safe. And
yep. Use your heads.
Everybody stay safe. Use your heads. Yeah.
And always be excellent to each other.
Be most excellent to each other. We'll go ahead and switch up. Anybody that tuned in Friday night,
we're sorry. First
can't
of
say
all,
that we were sorry. But, oh no, I'm gonna say that it's an after dark. You put enough, which is cool. I didn't even notice that you put on the whole not PG-18. I think it was rated R Friday night, but well, Mark, we're gonna actually pretty much. I've decided that the Yellowstone caldera is going to erupt at the end of the year, and keep y'all from going to HHN. We won't even need a pandemic. It's just going to be a super volcano.
Yep. Acid rain and such.
So acid rain, purple rain. I'm kidding. But yeah, so anyway, anybody tuned in Friday night, that was woo boy. That's not even a train that went off the tracks. I think the train just decided to shoot itself off into outer space. And see, now Danny's the one that did it this time. But
18 minutes in.
Yeah. Woo boy. So wait, Jabby, I don't think we deleted it. Did we delete it?
Yeah, I think it's deleted.
After Friday night is
yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. That's cool. I don't care. It's archived. I'll listen to it whenever the hell I want to now.
We could probably put it up on YouTube, but I definitely think we should leave it off of Facebook.
Yeah. No. Nobody has to apologize. That's what your hosts are for.
Yeah, no.
And obviously
it was
fun. It was a hoot. And especially the after dark, which was once we stopped the live stream. But yeah, just so everybody knows, when I did hear wind of it possibly being deleted, I had archived it. So it's archived. We don't want to lose any of the fun stuff, but like James said, it may be too freaking girdy for
there were Facebook. There were some TOSs that got violated, I think.
Yeah. But it just leave it off all archives. We will just relive it in snippets. Yeah, but it did get archived. So even if it stays, I just throw it up there on archive.org, and they're like, what the hell?
We'll pull some audio clips off of it for our year-end best of show.
And the only thing we'll be able to post for Friday night is the freaking intro video. And be like, oh, well, that's a good snippet. Yeah, I really didn't pay attention. I didn't realize it actually did get so that's funny, which I'm fine with, but whew. Yeah, 13 skeletons was definitely, I don't know if you're here yet, but I was afraid we were going to lose 13 skeletons. Which I would literally hate that. Now see, Jabby is already trying to relive Friday night in chat.
I bet he is.
I bet he is.
He's still just trying to get a word in edgewise.
Wait a minute. What did Mark say that was rude? I don't understand.
Jabby replied to Mark, and then she replied to Jabby on Mark's post. So it was really a reply to Jabby.
Lord, technology.
I know. Sometimes you really got to go through and follow the train.
That's actually funny. We may be down to 11 skeletons. Hopefully not. But yeah, so there might be James is exceptionally good at this. And definitely got his training wheels thrown right off Friday night, but I think James is going to be the official moderator of Friday nights. He's like, I got my finger on everybody's mute button. Click, 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 click. You're good. Click, 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 click. So anyway, it was definitely fun.
That censor button got used a bunch.
So, and just to let everybody know, of course, since we don't record the After Dark, none of that's archived. So when it got even deeper into all that mess, but we do have an archive, so we'll just leave it at that. We're down one Friday night. Nobody will miss it on Facebook. But how's everybody going? How's everybody doing? Jesus, accidentally dropping out of the call. Oh yeah. We are like I said, we got the amazing Tristan Pierce on not this Wednesday, but the following Wednesday. We have an opening on Wednesday. If anybody would like to make a suggestion on who we could try to get, which when I say we, I mean James. And just kidding. And then Friday, hey, I might be in a hurricane. So we'll see how that goes on Friday night.
That'll be a good one. You're going to have to put your camera on for that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my God. If we have, I mean, they do know that we're going to have quite a bit of Mark. After Dark did not get more tame. I don't know what the hell drink number you were on when we, but it did not get any more tame.
Seriously, that was the worst one we've had.
God almighty. I swear to God, if we did record the After Dark, there would be no archive. That'd have been just sloughed off into the ether. Yeah, Mark, there's a hurricane. Well, there's an issue forming in the Gulf, and it is already got spaghetti models on it. Dude, this is no joke, Mark. When did that happen? That's your question. Just let everybody know. Last night, I think I sent a thing to you, James. It was at 20% possible forming. This morning, it was at 50. Now it's got spaghetti models, and it's like, and literally, if you go on, I like Mike's weather page. I'm going to go ahead and endorse that Facebook page because Mike's weather page is phenomenal. But yeah, I woke up this morning. I'm like, oh, it's a 50%. Now there's spaghetti models, and it's going to either come here. So far, the spaghetti put it here, or Louisiana-ish. There's nothing showing that's coming to Central Florida or Tallahassee, Jacksonville. None of that. It's staying close to this side of the Panhandle. Yes, I agree, Mark. Mike's weather page is the bomb.
I think everybody uses Mike's weather page.
Dude, like, give us a few weeks. Maybe we should have him on here and just talk about, how hurricanes close haunts and stuff.
I would like to do that just so I could talk to him about weather.
Yes. Yeah, great. Actually. That's damn truth. And yeah, he's actually more accurate than anyone else. That's true. Because he doesn't fluff it. He's not a sensationalizer. He's just like, well, you guys, I think, Cat 4 is coming here and maybe you should get out of harm's way. I like him. And of course, he's already ramped up. And I mean, we've had like 3 or 4 storms already, and tomorrow's June the 1st. Tomorrow is official start of hurricane season, for God's sakes. And yeah, Jabby, Corona, riots, aliens, UFOs, hurricanes. And I'm telling you, let's all think the super volcano's coming. Yeah, Danny, it really, I'm glad y'all know about Mike's weather page. If you live in Florida and you don't know about Mike's weather page, then you're under a rock. But we'll see how Friday happens. We're supposed to get some pretty darn good showers. I may put a camera outside and y'all can just watch the wind whipping sideways or some crap. I don't know. Or I may not. It depends on how lazy I am. There again, losing power around here is, for me, it's like whatever. I got more emergency lighting and everything else you could shake a stick at. Hell, my entire home internet runs off of one USB cord. So I can power that thing with a battery pack for freaking days. And that is no joke.
I'm not like ignoring the conversation. I'm actually working on setting up the camera thing. So because it's so hard to do when it's not live. It's just easier to do it when it's live.
Mark, I can get lazier. Trust me. The funny part about everything I just talked about with house temperature and sun and everything else, I've got to mow my yard tomorrow. And the only thing I'm going to go outside during the day for tomorrow in the sun is to set up the LED lighting I'm going to need in my yard so I can mow my yard when it gets dark tomorrow at like 8 o'clock. And I'll mow my yard probably till about 10 my time. Because me and the sun are just, God, the sun today was like, I don't know. The sun was just entirely too intense. And our humidity is there, and it was 92 degrees. And I'm like, oh, God, I can't do it. Can't do it.
That's satisfactory there.
But yeah, I'll take this opportunity to ask everyone to smash that like button and share.
Oh yeah, absolutely, please.
Jabby, the deal is I should cut the yard that early, but guess what? The sun is still out. At 6 or 7, the sun's already peeking its head, and I'm just like, it's like the heat. I could sweat. I could be pouring sweat as long as now the sun's off of me. I've been doing a lot of yard work in the sun the past 2 weeks, focusing on one little section of my yard, which is apparently a big section of my yard. But I can't. It's just, God, the sun just killing me. I'm old. Why are you cutting down 4 trees tomorrow? Is that where all the damn 5 billion frogs live and you're just tired of it? Or
I've had enough of these damn frogs.
Yes, Danny, I'm actually a vampire, or I'm losing my ability to be a day walker. Something. Yeah, I'm not about cutting down trees, by the way, unless they're pine trees. And I personally not going to cut them down, but I'm not a big fan of pine trees, because if I had as many pine trees around my house as I do live oaks and hickory, I literally would be getting rid of them, because pine trees have like no resistance to wind. It's just like you look at them wrong and they're down. It's noon and it's sunny and no clouds and a breeze just hit. Oh, and the pine tree's in my house. So no, I don't groove with pine trees. They're pretty to look at, but they are not good for being around structures. Jabby is now a streetwalker, and he is edging himself into Friday night already.
That's yeah.
But yeah, no, Mark. What's the deal with the trees? What kind of trees are they? Are they? I mean, are they dead? You having issues with them? Have you peed on them so much now they're dead, or? Wait, the toxic chemicals to kill the bugs better or the trees? Because there's an easy way to kill a tree, unfortunately. And you just girdle it, and that's let it be.
Oh my girdle.
Oh my girdle. So Mark will be touching hardwood, and
there it is.
We're off. We're running. We're a week away from Friday. That's why, Jabby, we're gonna, like I said, we're just gonna have everybody on here. We're just gonna mute everybody. Well, hell, we'll mute me, and then you just tell your stories and drink, and then. Oh, well, okay. Well, that's cool. But I mean, I'm just curious now. The trees. What are the deals with the trees?
They're ugly ass weed trees.
Oh, whoa! I didn't see that. Ugly weed trees that are ugly, and 2 are in my power lines. Oh, you are gonna cut down trees that are in power lines? Well, you
can wave.
Huh?
I was talking to Riley.
Oh, sorry.
He was waving to people on the camera.
Oh, hey. Hey, I didn't see it because that camera or your screen is like really. It's real small.
Good night.
On my small screen. Mark, dude, I don't know if you've ever. Well, I don't know, man. Trees can be kind of live when they're touching power lines. You just don't know it. But if we don't see you Wednesday or Friday, then we know what hell happened.
No, he's got to do his pandemic tour. He better not go get electrified.
They're 30-foot weeds. That's funny. Well, that's cool. We'll just be safe. Take the power lines down with the tree. Let's go. Yeah.
Your neighbors will love it.
You should just slice to whatever line is your internet so they can come and fix it. Maybe give you a new one from the source to your house. Let's see what else is going on. What else have I seen? Still no word from HHN.
Total silence.
I mean, that's total silence. If you're here Friday night, we had Jay Woodley on there. He gave us some information, but I won't parse it out here. Tuesday at Cabana, Wednesday at whatever park y'all choose.
Oh yeah, I forgot I was supposed to put that up there. Sorry, Mark. My bad.
Oh, are we doing a poll?
Yeah.
It'll be a tie because it says we have 4 viewers. Well, technically, lines of one tree is in, bad is my neighbor. So, okay. Okay. So Mark, even with the lockdown, well, I guess so. I guess if you're in a hotel, then you are basically in lockdown. Monday's the vote. I'll put that up there.
I mean, totally forgot Islands of Adventure was a word. I was like, what am I doing?
Yeah, I will totally go ahead and say my vote's for Island of Adventure.
I'm just going to put it up on the stream for right now, too. Do it tomorrow, but
I'll click it.
Are we including, well, Volcano Bay in this, or
is it open?
What? Volcano Bay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not paying as much of attention as I should, I suppose. No, wait a minute. Did you say Lee can come on Friday night?
She said she was going to, yeah.
Okay. If everything works, and Lee is not too afraid to get online, because she lives in the same city I do, but she hates lightning, Lee will be on, and we'll have her on and actually talk about real stuff, see what she has to say about things going down. Oh, Mark said they're going to Volcano Bay later in the day.
Yeah. All right. So I just did Studios and Islands of Adventure. Just get
don't
get it from this, and then I'll do it tomorrow too.
Yeah, Mark, my days at water parks are ended unless they are like moonlit. I'll do a water park, not during a pandemic. But Blammo, Islands of Adventure. But yeah, I just can't. I know tons of people that love water parks, love them, and I just can't. I can't. I used to walk the beach every day in my 20s. Well, my late teens, early 20s, and I was just as tan. Good googly moogly. I was just as tan and now of course I'm suffering from it because now my skin's going like no.
If chlorine can kill pee. I don't think that's how it works.
Well,
but
I don't think so either. I mean, gross.
Yeah, I wouldn't do a water park. Right? I don't do water parks anytime, but I wouldn't do it now. Not to mention, most water parks have like a 250-pound weight limit. So I have far exceeded that.
Do they really?
Well, Volcano Bay for sure.
Why?
Somebody doesn't engineer things correctly.
Man.
Yeah. That insane.
Sucks. Show me the data.
Oh, well, that's some wise investing there, Mark.
Oh. Yeah, but well, I mean, you could go in the pool. I'm not. The last time I was at a water park is whatever the hell the water park was called that is now gone. That is, I guess, that's where Volcano Bay is now.
What, Wet and Wild?
Oh, Wet and Wild. There you go. Thank you. That's the last time I went, and it was miserable. And that was forever ago. It was years before it closed. And I was like, oh my God, this is the nastiest. Oh, blah, blah, blah. And I just walking around going, blah, blah. Then I got on that lazy river thing. I'm like, blah, blah. So no.
Maybe you should have invested so much in good ass hamburgers. Mark, the fat jokes. I mean, come on. You're better than this. This is some elementary shit right here.
Oh, Wet and Wild is now the Surf Hotel. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Too much crap going on at Universal.
I think the last time I went to a water park was it may have even been Watermania. Either Watermania, Wet and Wild, or River Country. and we know how long that's been gone.
Mark is challenging you, just to be.
What was it?
He just said, "Am I though? Am I?" And it was your comment a wee bit ago.
Oh yeah, no, you're totally elementary. You got your nipples pierced and you make fat jokes. You're about as basic as they come.
Yay! Let me pop that like button a few more times. I don't know what that does. There you go. River Country was closed before you were born. Yeah. Mark, you're getting ready to turn 30 soon, in a couple months, in a month. Is that the deal? Yeah, I think that's right. I'm trying to remember these things. Oh, wait a minute. Why are the Gleasons not here? I mean, I don't want them on audio, God's sake, but
I saw Pat for like a minute.
Definitely not tonight. Because I don't, oh my God. Yeah. Well, of course, we could wrangle everybody in since it's Sunday night.
This one's about done anyway, so.
Do what?
It's about done anyway. We're coming up on 41 minutes, I think.
Yeah, we can hit the 1 hour mark. I don't see why not, unless you just don't feel like it. 14th of June. Oh, very cool.
Doesn't look a day over 65.
What are you going to do on your birthday, Mark? Go to another pandemic park?
We all pregame for After Dark to make sure we're ready. I'm just going to say I'm streaming and not even turn it on.
We'll stream a non-copyright movie.
Yeah, we'll
1940.
we'll just pre-record something and then run it live. Yeah, you still haven't found out about going back to work, have you?
Oh, that's right. Even with Disney having their dates.
Which is weird. You'd think they would let you know before they're like going to the public with the information.
Yeah.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, Ellen. And bye, Ellen, because we're going now. I'm kidding.
Yeah, slow night, but it's actually kind of relaxing after that Friday business.
Oh my God, Friday! God help us all. Jeez.
All quiet on the bat phone.
God, I don't know who the hell here is old enough to have watched Logan's Run, but my God. Nobody's going to know what the hell I'm talking. Not one person's going to know what Logan's Run is, but
I've heard it.
Oh, Jesus. I felt like I was getting ready to renew on Friday night. Now you all have to watch Logan's Run to know what the hell I'm talking about. Then you'll actually laugh. Logan's Run is actually a good movie. The old one now. It's a good movie.
I found out Disney was closing through Facebook while I was at work talking to my managers.
The power of... Oh, I'm already yawning thinking about Friday. Oh, Jesus. The power of Facebook. Just think you can look back on Friday and say, we used to be tame.
Are you still going to try to go up to St. Augustine this week?
Oh, that's right. Oh, they shouldn't have any bad weather there, I don't think. Yeah, Mark, we need some vids from...
Do we?
Do we? I was going to say, we need videos of a not so pervy Jay. Well, that's probably true. The Gleasons know. The Gleasons are awesome when it comes to knowing how many bolts hold Disney together.
Yeah. Well, that's what scares me about COVID is the damn people.
Yeah. I mean, is St. Augustine on lockdown? Just out of curiosity, anybody know?
I haven't seen anything, but they better not be rioting in the old fort area. That's some shit you can't get back.
Yep. Well, it's all good since St. Augustine is so close to you. Then it's not like you have to drive forever and a day to get there. You can make excuse me, you can make a quick decision. Not Jay.
Yep.
I have yet to watch that. I probably should. Just for the heckolas of it. Yeah, I saw that too. That kind of hurts. I'm a history person, and that's just unnecessary.
Yep.
But it is
can't control
what it is, I guess. Nope. I will say we're not on lockdown, and we will not be on lockdown.
Wait, are you in lockdown in Virginia?
Oh, is that where your mom lives?
No, she's at my sister's.
Oh.
She's visiting the nephew, or well, her grandson.
Very cool. Whoa, I wonder if did she hear you? I don't think she heard you.
She probably did. She's on her phone, so she doesn't type quickly. Plus, she gets distracted easily too. playing that damn game.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Facebook games to hell. All they're doing is stealing your info. I do think everybody the few people that are here, I think it would be cool. I don't know. I'm trying to think of some way to get HHN drama kind of up and running again. Like it was cranking there for a couple of days, which was fantastic with James memes and the pictures and then Kelly's pictures and all the reminiscing.
Yeah, well, I found so many old photos on my laptop that I was going through. Like I sent you the one that we were talking about. The original adventure.
The original adventure. Da-na-na. 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 Da-na.
Man,
what was 3 days ago?
Hard for drama to pop off when HHN isn't.
Oh, I beg to differ on that one, Mark, because all I have to do is make a couple of comments in there, like the good old days. And people will be like, rah, rah,
rah. Neil's gonna come on Friday too. He doesn't know which one though. He just said a Friday. Maybe
that's gonna be
maybe next Friday.
Brilliant. Neil's a hoot. He's a good guy. I've met him once, physically met him once. He's a hoot. He is. I think Neil probably could be kind of the European version of Mark.
Coming at us with the accent.
Yeah. But he'll be a good one to, if we can get him on, he will be like we talk about getting Vicky. And so on here, to see what the hell they're doing. what are y'all doing about HHN?
Yeah. Well, he travels so much; it's kind of interesting to see.
He comes to the States to watch WWE.
Yeah, I know, which is nuts.
He's a wild man, for sure.
Yeah, I talked to him the other day. And he was like super thrilled about it, so. He's always going off to sporting events. He says soccer or football, I guess, whatever. Mm-hmm. I'm not getting into that.
Or wrestling. I mean, all of a sudden he's on a plane headed here to go to a wrestling match, which I think is brilliant. I think that's awesome. That's like, really? I'm like, that's cool as hell. I mean, it's not something I get into. Well, back in moons ago, I did. But when it was WWF, but that was a long time ago.
Yeah. Hell yeah, we're not going to Halloween Horror Nights this year. I don't care.
Oh, you see what? Yeah, no shit. So Danny said that Jay said the whole city is on lockdown. Said
it's going down.
Stuff's going down 8 blocks. Everyone, I want everybody to notice. I'm trying not to cuss tonight.
I should be.
Y'all are welcome to,
and it just kind of skips my.
Y'all are welcome to. I'm not judgmental, but I'm going to save all my XYZ bombs for Friday. That's just me though. Everybody else just go to town. James, go to town. I'm just
I'm really gonna try to keep it like we'll save it for Fridays, obviously, but it's just it's a little more casual when it's just you and I. So I tend to slip up more.
I also have that effect on people. Oh well. I'm sitting there swearing and everybody's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm like, yay.
I did see.
Thanks,
what was that?
Oh, thanks, Danny, for checking on that with Jay. Go ahead, James.
Yeah, I did see like on their oh, by the way, we do have Instagram now. I'm just gonna post some random stuff on there. I don't know if Michael's gonna keep up with it or not. I'll probably use it more around Halloween. But yeah, I'll post the link in the group. But I noticed Halloween Horror Nights, their official page, posted a lot of throwback images, like of the Terror Queen and the director and Jack and the storyteller, caretaker. So I maybe they're really gonna do a whole throwback thing for it since it's 30, but
the deal with Instagram, I'll totally use it. I actually have an Instagram account. I'm not going to say what it is. I will tell James when we're off, because it's one of the things that we're going to also crank up in Deedly Doodly, because I've got some ideas on that. But I do have an Instagram page. Everybody will find out later. But I don't do the cavalcade of social media. I personally don't. I know people love TikTok and Instagram and Twitter and blah 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 blah, Facebook, blah blah blah. I was on Google Plus and I enjoyed it, and then of course that got taken away from me, and the hell with everybody.
Right.
What did it? Wait. Oh yeah, I tell you what, the apocalyptic thing that was the most apocalyptic thing that was said Friday night that did not contain an enormous amount of swearing or alcohol was that the Potter said, like Mario, the Potter saying that if they don't offer Express this year at HHN, they're not going. For anyone who doesn't know the Potters, they have not freaking missed a year. They are emphatic about it.
Yeah, that's like their first date. Was the Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah, and I tell you that when they said that, I literally just sat here in shock for a good 5 minutes, and that's just that's devastating. Goodness. Wait. So Ellen said, wait a minute. Ellen said, okay. Oh, so wait a minute.
We're not going to Halloween Horror Nights this year, so.
Oh, whoa. That's true.
So she's upset because it's like our yearly trip to Florida and everything. But we're going to New Jersey this year to go meet up with 13 Skeletons. So there'll still be an adventure.
That's awesome. I mean, yeah. Oh my God.
And it saves us about 14 hours in driving each way.
$1 zillion.
Yeah. Well, tolls up there are expensive.
I got confused by what Mark said, but now I realize what the hell he's talking about. I thought he actually meant like his car had an Instagram and whoop, that's exactly what he's talking about.
Yeah. Dude, New Jersey's the Garden State, all right? Calm down.
I'm honestly looking very much forward to you going to 13 Skeletons and live streaming and pictures and oh my God, that I'm actually like that's ultra cool.
For sure.
So, and then I'm going to talk with Kevin. I need him to fix whatever internet issues they have out in BFE, Florida, so he can live stream their crowds.
I'd like to see the Midway at least out there, whatever they have for Midway.
Yep. They did a decent job. They did a decent job last year doing live streams from their phones and stuff. But I need a one or two. I'm going to talk to him about getting some multi-stationary cameras so you can go clickety clack and then there's a view of the Midway from this direction and clickety clack there's the line. I got to talk to him about that because I would personally love to see that so that I don't have to actually go there. He's gonna be like, what?
I was looking through the group the other day, like looking at all the photos and stuff on the Haunters Anonymous page. I saw that picture from Haji. That's a cool looking picture.
Are you talking about the facade they had inside?
Yeah.
Dude, they sold that.
Did they?
Somebody. Yeah, because they were changing the theme. I don't know who they sold it to. I thought Creepy Hollow and Jay was going to snag it, and they didn't. But it was really, really well done. I mean, it was really well done.
Yeah.
And the fact that it was an inside facade, and all it did was lead you to the line, or get you into the line to go into the haunt was brilliant.
But was the haunt indoors or was it outside?
Real quick, I don't know if you can, James, because Mark said, can you post a picture on the stream?
Maybe.
No, Haji 100% indoors. That the area that you saw that the facade was I think of one of their ballrooms. So you parked outside, then you went to the front of the building. If you look up Haji Temple in Pensacola, Florida, you'll see what the front of the building looks like. It's kind of cool. But you walked in, you got your ticket. That was to the right, and it was like a kind of like a foyer, an antechamber, like a pretty good sized room before. You got your ticket, you went in, and then the ropes led you to that facade. So you went into the building. Then when you went, quote unquote, into the facade door building, and there was somebody in a rocking chair, and then their queue line was inside, and you ended up in the queue line. Their timing was amazing as far as getting you into the haunt. They did an extremely good job. I was personally impressed. Their tickets are $20, but 100% of the proceeds go to the charity of the year. They've done breast cancer. The one year they do a children's hospital, and 100% legitimate. So 100% of the money they get from you goes to the charity. They take not a dime. And
pictures on stream, Mark.
Oh, there you go, Mark. So you walk, see, there's a real person there, and what happens is, whoa. So that, well, then how much smaller are you gonna make it?
Oh my goodness! Hold on. Well, you're 19 minutes behind. I did that like 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
All right.
What's the teeny tiny pic? It was cool when it was full size for a second. So basically, if you went through that door of the facade and then you went through the haunt, which is about 16, 17 minutes, easy. And then when you exited and the entrance was to the right of that facade. You went through their building. Literally, you were going through their kitchen and everything else. It did a fantastic. And then you exited out of the left-hand side and you were on the outside of the picket fence. It was well done. And that facade, I mean, if you look at the person, that's why I kind of did it. I waited for somebody to stand to it. That facade is a good almost 2 stories tall.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Maybe a story and a half. So, but they put it for sale after the season. Market 17 minutes for a 100% charity haunt for the Haji Shriners. They did a really good. There was one person in there that I had an issue with, and it was an older gentleman who was saying a few things that was a little bit like, "Ooh, maybe you shouldn't be saying that." But they did a really good job. They utilized the internals of that building very, very, very well. Very well. And they had no dead spots. They have plenty of volunteers. So it was, yeah. I'm hoping. I mean, I say this. I'm hoping that they open this year and then they take a ton of precautions. But I really have a weird feeling they won't be. I have a feeling that they may decide that it's too much for them to deal with. And they do bring in quite a bit of money for the charities. That's the other sad part. But that's, yeah, look it up. If you want to, they're on Facebook as Haji Haunted House, I believe. They do have their own separate Facebook page. I do encourage everyone, if you could, to give it a like, even though you're not here in Pensacola. Their advertising is brilliant. They have Lamar Signs. Everybody's heard of Lamar Signs. Guess where they're based at? Here in Pensacola. Their home base is here. For anybody, if you see a Lamar sign on your road, Lamar Signs gives them several signs for free.
Yeah,
they're fantastic. They're fantastic. So the year that I went, let's see, did I go last year? Crap, when did I go? Was it last year? No, it was the year before that, because last October I spent literally all my time here at the house decorating. So when I went, so that facade is from not last year, but the year before. It's on 9 Mile Road. The quick story with this is there's an AMC theater on 9 Mile Road, a smaller AMC theater, and I timed it that I went to the Haji Haunt, had a blast, and then I got out in time. I already had my ticket paid for. I went down the street to the AMC theater and saw Beetlejuice on the big screen. It was like a absolute brilliant October night. I mean, it was brilliant. So Beetlejuice on the big screen after a haunted attraction here locally was fan-damn-tastic. You probably could sweat the Rona away here. I mean, I don't, but hopefully not having the Rona, but I don't sweat until I go outside. Isn't that weird though? I mean, it's this warm in my house, but I don't sweat here because there's no sun. I even have the lighting in my living room set to like a teal, so it's It's almost like I'm in a freezer. It's the visuals that make it. But yeah, actually, during October, the house is anybody could actually stay at the house. It's actually very pleasant. I'm hoping to have all the de-renovations done by then.
Well, they don't have anything posted about being open this year, but I don't know when they start posting anyway. So
that Haji doesn't really start until late July, August. They start late, and they started really late last year for some weird reason. They won't. They don't make it a necessity to post early.
Mark's never seen Beetlejuice.
God, Mark.
Oh goodness.
Jeez, dude. We're gonna make you a list of things you need to watch because you would enjoy the hell out of it. I saw Beetlejuice at the theater when it first came out, which was way before you were born. Yeah, anybody can stay at MD's house. Yeah, After Dark would not be happening at my house. I'll thank you very damn much, especially like the last Friday we had.
Hell, it would be an MD challenge to see if you could stay at MD's house.
Yeah,
people just aren't cut out for that, man.
You'd have to get past Willie too. If Willie doesn't like you, he will make sure you don't. He will make sure in 20 minutes you are not in here anymore. I can't imagine him not liking anybody from Hunters Anonymous though. Yep, we need a list from Shudder, but yeah, having seen Beetlejuice at the theater originally, and then 2 years ago, like I said, going to Haji and then going and seeing it again was, and I was the only person in the theater.
That would have been awesome.
Yeah. I was like, oh, this is cool. Private showing. I'm all about it. The girl that was, it's a small AMC theater. The girl that was there, she was kind of sweeping the floor, real nice. I hadn't been to that theater in forever, and I was looking, and she's like, "What movie are you looking for?" And I said, "Beetlejuice." She's like, "Is that any good?" And she was like really young. I'm like, "Oh," I said, "You should just put that dustpan away and just come sit with me because you'll love it." And she's like, But but that's my stories. I don't know. I've got tons of stories, but we've hit the 9:08 on my time mark, so that's an hour and 8 minutes.
Yep.
So I guess if James wants to, we can kind of start winding it up since it's a Sunday.
Yeah, we can wrap it up now, I think.
Yeah, Lee would be totally your bodyguard. But yeah, folks, we can. It's Sunday night. Some people do fortunately have to go to work on Monday now.
Revealed.
Yeah. Oh my God, Mark, I've got stories for days, dude. I'll have to line them up, but as promised, we'll keep Sunday night short and sweet, with a little bit of news, a little bit of banter, much less swearing. And I'll go ahead and say thanks once again for everybody tuning in, everybody that's here now. Much appreciated. We always enjoy it. Let us know who you'd like to see as guests. We are still taking those suggestions. Bring them in. And thank you so much. I'm going to switch it over to James.
Yep. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with us. Also, make sure you start coming up questions for Kristen. So that's going to be an important one.
Look at Mark's question real quick while you're signing off.
Did I miss where we? Yeah. Well, yeah. Actually, no. Did he?
Well, all we said was they had to close because the town they're in has a curfew.
Yeah.
That's it. That's really it, Mark. You didn't really miss much. That's as far as we wanted to get with it. So
yeah. So I will definitely be talking to Mark tomorrow or Tuesday anyway. For the pandemic adventure. And then Wednesday, if we don't have a guest, maybe we'll just turn it into story time. Who knows?
We'll let you know. We'll make an event page. Who knows?
Yep. But thanks guys for hanging out, and we'll see you in the next couple days.
All right. Be excellent to each other. Ciao, everybody. Thank you so much. Stay safe.